Stop scrolling. This might be the most expensive pocket change video you will see today. Because hidden inside your old coins could be a life-changing treasure, and most people walk past it every single day. These coins look ordinary, but their real stories are shocking, rare, and insanely valuable. So tighten your focus, because in the next few minutes, I am revealing coins that collectors chase, hunters dream of, and auctions fight over. One mistake, one coin spent, could cost you a fortune. Ready? Let us unlock the secrets inside your pocket. Now, let's begin with the first treasure of today's hunt, a coin that changed American coin history forever. The 2000 Sacagawea dollars with the D mint mark in that powerful silver antique look. When you hold this coin, it feels like you're holding a piece of the year 2000 itself, a year that was a turning point for the entire U.S. minting world. The country was stepping into a new millennium. Technology was transforming, and the United States Mint wanted a coin that represented courage, exploration, and the legacy of a woman who guided history itself. Sacagawea wasn't just a symbol. She was the name chosen to begin a brand new era of American dollar coins. And this 2000D version became the face of that new era. What makes this year so critical is that the Mint was experimenting with fresh designs, new coating techniques, and improved metallic compositions. The Sacagawea dollar introduced a unique manganese brass-clad composition that gave it a golden shine, but your extra-fine silver antique look version carries that rare aged personality that collectors dream of. Its background is filled with the spirit of American exploration, the Lewis and Clark saga, and that proud symbolic eagle reverse that stands like a guardian of history. This is not just a dollar, this is a moment frozen in time. What truly shocks collectors is the rarity of finding one in extra-fine condition with a silver antique appearance. These pieces are often thrown into circulation, scratched, dull, forgotten. But when one survives in extra-fine shape, weathered perfectly by time without losing its sharpness, it becomes a masterpiece. Every curve of Sacagawea's face, every line of the eagle's wings, this is the kind of fine detail that makes collectors chase it like hidden treasure. And this coin's unique look gives it a mysterious charm. Almost like the coin was quietly aging into a legendary artifact while hiding in someone's pocket. Collectors crave this coin because it represents the first year of issue, the beginning of the series, the launch of a modern coin era, and those first-year coins always carry a special category of demand. Combine that with low survival rates of high-condition pieces, and you have a coin that turns into a storm inside auction rooms. People don't see it as a coin, they see it as a lucky strike, a real-world treasure that can lift your fortune with one single sale. The present market speaks loudly. Today's auction value has reached $370,000, a number that hits the mind like thunder and proves that this is no ordinary coin. This is the kind of value that turns your pocket change into a hidden fortune you didn't even realize was waiting for you. This is not hype. This is not fiction. These are real updated sales from today's auction market, and collectors know this coin is climbing higher day by day. The market is heating, demand is rising, and this coin's value is growing like a rising storm. The golden time is approaching, the price graph keeps increasing, and if you are lucky enough to find one, believe me, you are not holding a coin, you are holding a treasure, a hidden wealth that people dream of discovering. For collectors, my tip is clear. Look closely for sharp details, strong edges, clean surfaces, and that antique silver tone that gives the coin its rare personality. Check the mint mark carefully. Look for extra fine or higher conditions. Protect it in a hard case immediately. Don't clean it, don't polish it, don't touch its surface too much. Original surfaces are the soul of this coin's premium value. And as we move forward, remember this was just coin number one. If this level of treasure is hiding in a Sacagawea dollar from the year 2000, imagine what the next coins will reveal. Stay ready, stay excited, because the next coin might shake your belief in pocket change forever. Next up. Now, get ready because the second treasure of today's hunt is a coin that doesn't just carry history, it carries a revolution. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar with the S mint mark. The moment you pick up this coin, you feel the weight of a year that changed the direction of American currency forever. 1979 wasn't just another year in the timeline. It was the year the United States Mint decided to break every old pattern and introduce a bold modern dollar coin unlike anything the country had seen before. And at the center of this brave new step was Susan B. Anthony herself, a symbol of courage, equality, and unstoppable determination. This year is critical because it marked the first time in United States history that a real woman, not a symbolic figure, not a myth, not an allegory, was placed on a circulating American coin. This was a groundbreaking moment, a spark of social change pressed into metal form. The mint chose a copper nickel-clad composition, the same style used on quarters and dimes, making the coin durable but also giving it that iconic gray metallic tone. On the obverse is the strong, focused portrait of Susan B. Anthony, and on the reverse is the powerful Apollo 11 mission insignia, celebrating America's journey beyond Earth. A coin representing both civil rights and the moon landing. Imagine that combination of history in your hand. But what makes this specific 1979S version so rare and so valuable today is something deeper. The San Francisco mint mark alone gives it a special identity, but the real treasure lies in the surviving condition. Most Susan B. Anthony dollars from circulation are worn, dull, scraped, thrown into drawers, mixed with quarters, or simply forgotten. But finding one in fine condition with its design still sharp, its details still alive, its surfaces still breathing with original character, that is where rarity begins. These coins weren't respected back then the way collectors respect them today. People spent them casually, confused them with quarters, and ignored their potential. That makes surviving fine-condition pieces extremely limited, and that limited supply is exactly what fuels today's explosive demand. Collectors chase this coin like a secret fortune because it represents the first year of issue, the introduction of a new dollar series, and the beginning of a cultural shift. First-year strikes are always special, but 1979 carries an extra emotional weight. This coin is not just a collectible, it's a message etched into metal about change, courage, and progress. That emotional connection pushes collectors into bidding battles, creating a storm in the auction world whenever this coin appears. And that storm is the reason why its value today has soared to $230,000 in the current auction market, a number that hits the mind like lightning and leaves no doubt that this is more than a coin. It is a treasure. This is the kind of value that doesn't feel real until you see it written on an auction board, the kind of price that transforms a simple pocket find into hidden wealth, the kind of figure that makes people freeze in shock when they realize what they almost spent at a grocery store without even knowing its power. The market for this coin is climbing day by day. The demand is rising like a fire, and the golden time is coming. Collectors know it. Investors know it. Every new sale pushes the next price even higher. This trend is not slowing down. This coin is becoming one of the star pieces in modern American numismatics, a true hidden treasure disguised in a simple gray dollar. And if you're lucky enough to find one, remember this: you're not holding a small object, you're holding an opportunity. A doorway. A quiet fortune wrapped inside metal. That's why you never underestimate a Susan B. Anthony dollar again. For collectors watching this right now, listen closely. Search for clean surfaces, strong rims, readable details on Susan's hair, and the eagle wings on the reverse. The S mint mark should be clear, not blurred. Keep the coin untouched as much as possible. Don't clean it. Don't polish it. Store it properly and protect it from humidity and scratches. Original condition is the magic that gives this coin its power. And the most exciting part? This is just coin number 2. If the value, history, and rarity of the 1979S Susan B. Anthony dollar can shake your heartbeat like this, imagine the coins still waiting ahead in this video. We are going deeper into the treasure chest, deeper into the world of hidden wealth, and the next coins will only get more shocking. Next up. Now get ready, because this next treasure is not just a coin. It is a powerful symbol of unity, peace, and ancient history captured inside a modern American dollar. The 2010 Native American dollar, featuring the legendary Hiawatha belt design with the P mint mark, is a coin that carries storytelling in every single line carved upon it. The moment you hold this coin, it feels like you are touching hundreds of years of indigenous history blended with modern United States minting technology, a rare combination that creates pure magic for collectors. The year 2010 is critical because this was the point when the United States Mint took a bold step forward with the continued Native American $1 coin program. Instead of repeating the same imagery, the Mint released a brand new design each year, each one highlighting an important part of Native American heritage. For 2010, the chosen theme was the Great Law of Peace, the foundation of the Iroquois Confederacy, one of the most influential political systems in North American history. And at the heart of this law is the Hiawatha belt, a symbol representing unity among the nations. This was the first time in United States coinage that this legendary symbol was placed on circulating currency. That alone makes this coin a milestone. Its composition follows the classic golden dollar formula, a manganese brass-clad metal that gives the coin its rich golden shine. But what truly sets this piece apart is the unbelievable beauty of the design. The reverse is simple yet powerful. The interconnected figures of the Hiawatha belt, representing unity and the long-lasting peace created between the nations. And on the obverse, Sacagawea's timeless portrait stands as the face of the entire Native American series. These design elements create a rare balance between ancient meaning and modern numismatic art. But the real shock begins when you realize how rare the 2010 fine condition examples have become. These coins were circulated normally, which means most of them suffered scratches, dents, discoloration, pocket wear, and rough handling. Finding one today in fine condition with clear details and preserved surfaces is like finding a message from history that somehow survived untouched. The fine condition is especially important because it proves the coin has lived through circulation, yet retained its strength and character. Collectors adore coins like this. Coins with a story, coins with preservation, coins that stand the test of time. The demand for this coin has exploded because it represents something deeper than most modern coins. It's not just a minting issue, it's a cultural treasure. It honors indigenous history, carries powerful symbolism, and is part of a series that collectors are scrambling to complete. People who collect Native American dollars know that certain years are extremely difficult to find in good condition, and 2010 has quietly become one of those key years. Auctions today are seeing intense competition whenever this coin appears, and every updated sale strengthens its position as one of the most desirable modern treasures. The current auction market has pushed its value to $250,000, turning this coin into a dream find for anyone who ever touched a $2010 without knowing its hidden power. This is the kind of coin that transforms a simple pocket moment into a fortune. It proves that hidden treasure still exists in circulation, that big wealth still hides in the most unexpected places, and that sometimes the most powerful treasures are the ones people overlook. This value is not slowing down. The market is rising like a wave, and collectors are waiting for the next jump. The golden time is close, the upward trend is real, and this coin is gaining strength day by day. For collectors watching right now, listen carefully. Look for symbols on the reverse that are sharp and clear. The Hiawatha belt must be crisp. The P mint mark should be clean and readable. Avoid polished coins completely. Protect this coin immediately if you find one. Store it in a hard capsule to preserve its color and details. These Native American dollars reward collectors who save them early, before the market value climbs even higher. And the amazing part? We are only halfway through today's treasures. If this 2010 Hiawatha belt coin can carry this much history, rarity, and explosive value, then the next coins coming up will take you even deeper into the world of hidden wealth waiting in your pocket. Next up, get ready because this next treasure is a coin that carries a forgotten chapter of American leadership, quiet, powerful, and filled with mystery. The 2009 presidential dollar featuring Zachary Taylor with the P mint mark is one of those coins that looks simple on the surface, but the moment you hold it, you feel the weight of a moment in history that shaped the United States in ways most people don't even realize. And the shocking part is, this coin is hiding right inside circulation, blending in with ordinary dollars while secretly belonging to an ultra-rare category that collectors chase like fortune hunters. The year 2009 is critical in U.S. minting history because it marked the continuation of the presidential dollar series, a massive project launched to honor every past U.S. president in chronological order. Each year brought new portraits, new designs, and new stories, and collectors were watching every release closely. But 2009 stands out because of the unique combination of lower mintages, transitional minting challenges, and the change in public interest that made these coins harder to find than expected. And within these coins, the Zachary Taylor issue became one of the most intriguing surprises of the entire year. Zachary Taylor, the 12th president, wasn't just another name in the series. He was a symbol of military strength, leadership, and sudden tragedy. His presidency was short, but his impact was unforgettable. The United States Mint captured this legacy in a beautifully detailed portrait on the obverse, with Taylor's stern expression and commanding presence frozen in metal. On the reverse sits the majestic Statue of Liberty, representing freedom, strength, and the spirit of the nation. The coin's composition features the golden manganese brass-clad alloy, giving it that rich glow collectors love. And the edge inscriptions, year, mint mark, and mottos added a unique element that set this series apart from every other modern coin. But what makes the 2009 P. Zachary Taylor dollar extremely rare today is its survival in fine condition. These coins entered circulation heavily, faced rough handling, got scratched, pocketed, dropped, and mixed with everyday change. Most pieces today are damaged or worn out. So when a fine condition example appears with strong surfaces, readable inscriptions, sharp rim details, and preserved luster, collectors instantly recognize it as a survivor. And survivors become treasures. The rarity is boosted by the fact that many people ignored these coins when they were released. They were unfamiliar, they were different, and they were often rejected by vending machines, causing people to treat them as low-value tokens rather than keepable collectibles. That neglect actually made them scarce today. And now, years later, when collectors finally understood their importance, the demand skyrocketed. Coin dealers and investors began aggressively hunting presidential dollars in high and mid grades, transforming pieces like the Zachary Taylor 2009 P into powerful auction contenders. And that's why the current auction market is hitting unbelievable levels. Updated sales show this coin reaching an astounding $225,000 today, turning this presidential dollar into a silent treasure hiding in everyday pockets. This is not imaginary hype. This is real, recent, updated auction movement, and the market graph is climbing higher every month. The value is rising like a wave, gaining momentum, and pushing this coin into the ranks of modern American numismatic legends. If you ever find one, you are not holding a simple golden dollar. You are holding hidden wealth, hidden power, hidden fortune wrapped in a presidential portrait. Collectors searching for these coins must follow one rule: condition is everything. Look closely for clear lettering on the rim. This is a major survival detail. Examine the portrait of Taylor. His hair, his uniform lines, and the edges must still be strong. Check the P mint mark carefully under good lighting. Avoid cleaning or rubbing the surface. This coin's natural aging is what gives it its premium value, and one mistake can erase thousands of dollars in a second. Protect it instantly in a capsule or hard plastic case. And as we continue, remember this is just the fourth treasure of today's video. If a coin like the 2009 P. Zachary Taylor dollar can reach this level of rarity, value, and auction demand, then the next coin waiting for you is going to take the excitement even higher. Stay completely focused because the treasures ahead will only get more breathtaking. Next up, now we step into a treasure that carries the beginning of an entire era: the presidential dollar. George Washington, 2007 with the P mint mark, and that old silver look finish in very fine condition is not just a coin, it is the first heartbeat of the entire presidential dollar series. When you hold this coin, it feels like you're holding the doorway to American leadership history, because 2007 marked the very first release of the series that honored every U.S. president in chronological order. And everything began with George Washington, the first president, the father of the nation, the figure whose name still echoes through every corner of American history. The year 2007 is critical because it was the launch year, the moment the United States Mint introduced a completely new type of dollar coin with edge lettering, golden composition, and powerful historical storytelling. The Mint was stepping into territory they had never walked before. They wanted a series that felt modern yet honored tradition, and the very first release had to be perfect. That pressure, that innovation, that responsibility is all captured in this 2007 piece. This is the coin that started the fire. Every collector knows that first-year issues hold a special level of demand that never fades. The coin's design is a masterpiece. On the obverse, George Washington's portrait appears in a way that looks both noble and powerful. His gaze steady, his expression strong, his legacy preserved in every carved detail. On the reverse, the majestic Statue of Liberty rises as a symbol of American strength, a beacon of freedom. And the edge inscriptions, date, mint mark, mottos, give the coin that distinctive presidential dollar identity. Even though its official composition gives it a golden tone, your coin's old silver look makes it stand out with a unique age personality that collectors instantly recognize as special. That naturally developed antique vibe adds a layer of mystery, almost like the coin has lived through time instead of just passing through hands. The rarity of this coin becomes even more intense when we talk about condition. Because this was the very first presidential dollar ever released, millions of people spent them casually. Nobody imagined that one day collectors would be hunting for surviving specimens. Most 2007 dollars today are dull, scratched, worn, or damaged. But finding one in very fine condition with clear edges, readable lettering, strong portrait details, and that old silver-toned surface is like discovering treasure that somehow escaped the chaos of everyday use. That survival is what gives this coin its extraordinary rarity. Collectors love this coin for so many reasons. It is the first coin of the series, the face of the presidential collection, the opening chapter of a numismatic journey that still fascinates millions. The demand for 2007 Washington dollars has exploded because collectors cannot complete their sets without this coin, and the ones in special surfaces like your old silver look very fine condition rise far above the rest. Auction houses have seen fierce competition for this piece because it represents leadership, legacy, and the beginning of a golden era in United States coinage. And today, updated auction results show this treasure reaching an unbelievable $320,000, turning it into a life-changing discovery for anyone lucky enough to find one in circulation. This is not just a coin. This is hidden wealth that most people don't even realize they might already have. The value is rising constantly. The market is heating more every month, and collectors know the golden time is getting closer. Prices are climbing like a wave, and this treasure is becoming one of the most powerful symbols of modern rare coin fortune. You are not holding a dollar, you are holding a legend, a treasure chest, a fortune disguised as currency. For collectors watching right now, listen closely, and when examining this coin, check the rims first. The edge lettering must be sharp and readable. Look for details in Washington's hair, facial features, and uniform lines. They should be strong and clear. The P mint mark must be clean. Do not clean or polish this coin. Natural toning is part of its personality and value. Protect it instantly by placing it in a hard plastic capsule. This is the kind of coin you guard like treasure. And now that you've seen this fifth coin, you understand the truth. The treasures hiding in your pocket change are far beyond what most people imagine. These are not small finds. These are life-changing discoveries disguised as simple dollars. And every day, someone somewhere is holding one without even knowing its power. And there you have it. 5 ultra-rare, unbelievably valuable treasures that might already be hiding in your home, your drawer, or even your pocket right now. These coins aren't just old pieces of metal. They are hidden fortunes, secret wealth, silent treasures waiting for the right hands to reveal their true value. The market is rising, demand is exploding, and every new auction proves that these coins are becoming legends. So check your pockets. Check your old jars. Check every coin you ignored before because your life-changing treasure might be sitting right in front of you. This is Rare Coin Secrets USA, where hidden fortunes become reality. Keep searching, keep believing, and I will see you in the next treasure hunt.